Now let's get another perspective on the release of the Chibok girls. Joining me now from Abuja is a member of the Chibok community. That's the community where the girls were abducted 3 years ago, Mr. Alan Manasseh. Thank you so much for joining us on the news at 10 tonight.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so you're a member of the Chibok community. Just tell us what the mood is like in the community when you've seen those pictures now, seeing that the girls have been, meeting with government officials and etc. What's the mood like at home?
Well, the mood like in Chibok, it's all about moment of great joy for all of us, especially the parents of these girls and the other family members. It has been 3 years and counting that we've been waiting for, the rescue of these girls. Initially, we had 21, and getting the 82 back, it's really a very positive development that we all were so happy about the breaking of that news 2 days ago. So it's something that is really indescribable because it's overwhelming, and it's a very commendable development from by the federal government. So we are so happy with this happening, and the parents are really very, very appreciative of all the partners that have put this together.
And speaking about the parents, can you confirm to us tonight if any of the parents have recognized any of their children? I mean, from the pictures that you've seen, we've seen them meeting with government officials. Has anyone said to you, that's my daughter?
Yes. I have spoken with some of the parents that have identified their daughters on the pictures that have so far been shared on the media platform. Even from the first names that was shared yesterday via Twitter, the initial 20 names that were shared, even though it was characterized with lots of spelling mistake, but even at that, some parents were able to identify, that yes, that was were the names of their daughters, and seeing the pictures after, some parents were able to identify their daughters, and the fact that the social media too is assisting. Some have their younger ones, the family members across that were able to identify some of their sisters, and they placed calls to some of the parents at home, and the identification was helpful.
Okay, now members of the Bring Back Our Girls group have been very vocal about the fact that there isn't enough information about the welfare of even the 21 that that were rescued. We have another 82 now. We do know that the rehabilitation process will start off. What do you know about that process, and what do you expect the process should be?
Yeah, as for that aspect of verification, identification, and reunification platform that the Bring Back Our Girls advocates were able to put at the table of the federal government, that has not been activated very well. And as far as communication to the parents of these girls is concerned, it is not anything to write home about. We are not so impressed with that by the federal government. We've made our observation known, especially to the Vice President a few weeks ago when the Bring Back Our Girls observed the Global Week of Action, culminating the 3-year commemoration for the Chibok girls, when the parents protested to the ASU Villa, and the Vice President directed that communication be made available, especially to the parents, so that they will know the state of affairs, especially information that is not that security information that could be disclosed to the parents should be made available to them. And we followed it up with the Minister of Women Affairs, but that didn't translate to exactly what the Vice President was talking about. Okay. And more than 48 hours after the rescue of these girls, with all the parents we are in contact with, none has been reached out to officially by the federal government as to, okay, your daughter has been identified, or this name is what so person called to be her name, and is this your daughter? And even that, without even calling them to come to Abuja first, at least there should be that first point of contact to the parents, so that at least it will prepare them to know exactly what they need to do,
Thank you
moving forward.
Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Alan Manasseh, for sharing your thoughts with us, and we will follow that up as well. Thank you for sharing your thoughts on the news at 10 tonight. And in part 2...